we'll talk about it because we have to. Chatter brought it up. And honestly, I think someone tagged me as well. Hold on, let me see if I can find the person who tagged me in the original post. Sauce Thomas, big shout out to you, but I think it was someone else too. Oh, here's some more. Yeah, God Usopp and Angel also tagged me in this. So what this is very short. This is very short. It says the San Antonio Spurs drafting Dylan Harper is reportedly not a done deal. Okay, so that's what was posted, and this kind of went around. People are saying, "Oh, so the Spurs aren't going to take Dylan Harper." Number one, of course, it's not a done deal. The draft hasn't happened yet, and number two, of course, the Spurs are going to listen to other teams and not tell you exactly who they're going for, even though it's very obvious who they're going to pick in Dylan Harper. Of course they're going to do that. It would have to be an absolutely insane deal for the Spurs to get rid of the two. Like, I'm telling you that right off the bat. It'll have to be something insane, okay? But then if you actually go to, and by the way, I think a lot of people get confused. So there's Amico and then there's Amick, okay? Sam Amick, from my understanding, so I just bring it up here. He's really great when it comes to reports. Amico is a little bit more speculative. Not to say he's bad, but at least from what I've seen, he's more speculative. But if you guys have a different take on that, please let me know. But there's two completely different people there. But I actually went to the article, okay? So, well, actually, before going to the article where that's from, he left a comment here, and he says, if Dylan Harper ends up with the Spurs, it's only because they were unable to move the pick or him. Okay, I have zero doubt about that. And then when you go to the article to see why he has zero doubt about it, I'm not bought into this at all, right? He tries to give kind of an explanation for it, and it's just stuff that we've heard over and over again just from the casual fan. Like, oh, you already have De'Aaron Fox and Steph Castle. He has a big segment here of Jonathan Givony talking about you know, the picks and what the Spurs can do, and they might select based on need or whatnot. But he even says in here that it was just a hypothetical, and he goes in on that for a little while, right? It's a big segment with just that in there, or section with just that in there. So it's not a lot. Oh, I'm getting a call. But yeah, it's not a lot here, honestly, to go off of. So honestly, guys, I don't think there's anything to worry about. Literally all that he says to back up this point is just, here's a few random quotes of people saying things that are hypotheticals. Like, it's really nothing here, you know? Even right here, he says, here's a quote: everyone in San Antonio would love the Harper pick except for Fox and Castle, one opposing scout told Hoops Wire, laughing. Okay, all right, you positive? You sure that we're gonna pick Dylan Harper? I'm like 90 something percent sure. Yeah, I'm like 98% sure. Like, I feel like it would have to be something crazy to happen for the Spurs not to do it. Like, it would have to be an insane deal, right? Anything is possible, right? We're going into the, well, kind of already in there, but going into free agency, right? And we're fully expecting to get KD and all that good stuff. And with that, like I said, with that as well, it had to be something crazy for that not to happen. Like, the Spurs will have to, they would have to be asking for way too much. But as it stands right now, from what I'm hearing, it doesn't sound too crazy. So yeah, I'm just not worried about this at all. Either the Spurs take Dylan Harper or they get some insane deal. Either way, we'll win. But yeah, I don't know. Spurs are very cautious to give up on their top picks. And he's a phenomenal player. So yeah, not buying into this at all.